Hi, this is Dave from DaveWooding.com. I'm working on another PHP script. This one is an article writing assistant. You give it a keyword or keyword expression, tell it how many results you want, and it goes off and finds useful content. Let's type in some words, see how it works. Let's try Forex trading is. Ask for 100 results. Click on submit. Should take about a minute to get results back. In the meantime, let's take a look at the code that does all this. So what you see right now is this code, basically a form. What's the keyword? How many results do you want? And what's the source of it? Then some hidden buttons. And you click on submit. It'll come back up here. This is kind of something I'm thinking of building in, to be determined. The ability to debug the script. If you change that to yes, then you get some error messages, which are helpful in figuring out what's going on. Separator, error reporting, time limit, set it to unlimited basically, because typically it takes about a minute for this to run. I don't want it to time out and not work. Just some header and footer information that I tack on to the outgoing results. Here's a function which I call go do work. I'll get back to that in a second. Some initialization, error checking, set error equal to no, set all these to empty, set a counter to 0, the minimum number of characters that need to be returned, and that's something. Some of these results that come back have very few characters, so I just say at least make sure there's 10. An array so we can do some substitutions with. And then I said, okay, if you click on submit and do a little sanity check, is there a query? Is there a source? Is there a number? And if there is a number, is it between 1 and 100? If there's something in the number field, just make sure it is a number. And if there's no error, then set the query, the number, and the source to this. And if there's no error, well, continue on through here. You want to go visit Google, get these listings that match, I should say the URLs that match that, and then do a little preg match all, dump all the results into an array called $M. Come back here, parse through there, grab all the sites that Google returned. There's some debug information if we were to do that. Some more debug. If not debug, then print out this header information. If the minimum number of characters is less than 1, set it to 10. That's just some internal checking. And if you have at least more than one site, come back, start a timer just to measure how much time this thing takes. Shuffle the results so you're not always getting the same results first, second, third. Just sort those up. Another debug statement. And then basically for each site, just go through and do something with it. This is almost repetitive. Get the URL, clean it up a little bit. If it's got PDF in it, this is a little overkill. I can clean this up. If it's got PDF in it, or it's YouTube, or Easing Articles, or it's got a question mark, basically break out of this and don't do anything. Initialize these thingies. Use curl to go visit the page and get the content that you want. Dump the content into this value called $file. And if there was no error set, in other words if this, then drop into here. Strip out or change the HTML junk around that's left. Get rid of the HTML. I might not need this. Do a bunch of substitutes, replaces. This says get rid of multiple white spaces, new lines, carriage returns, and replace it with just a white space. Get rid of the stuff at the top, which is typically defined by this. Get rid of anything that's got a script in it. This is your search term right here. And if this does not have the search term in it, then just break out. Okay, here's a file. What am I doing here? Taking this and splitting it by sentence, basically. Sentences tend to end in a period. exclamation point, or a question mark. It says, so split it up, create an array based on sentences. And then for each sentence, go through here and look to see if it has the search term in it, then dump it into an array called inArray. Otherwise, dump it into an array called outArray. Just keep doing that. Take your page, dump all the sentences that have the term in here, all the sentences that don't into here. Come down here and let's pack everything into one big array that includes the URL and a random selection from what's in the inArray and a random selection what's in from the outArray. Capitalize the first word and tack on a period at the end of each sentence. And I don't think I need this. Keep track of how many times you're doing stuff. If your counter is greater than what the number is, then just stop doing it. And then, kind of sloppy, but then it says set your counter to how many results you have. Debug statement, if it's an array and it's not empty, which hopefully it's not, then break it up by the separator. Anyways, some overkill here, I think. Strip tags, don't really need to do this. Shouldn't need to do all this, but I'm doing it. And create the form again, then go do your work with your results. That's that function up higher. Where are you? Okay, so you took in the results, what the query was, the source, the number, separator. And then basically go through each result, strip stuff, strip slashes, all this garbage, explode it, and then dump it into a text area box. When you're done, return it. And then finally, create a message which comes from the header, this form, I'm not even using this, the message we just created here, and the footer. If you didn't get in through here, then just come back and say, hey, by the way, there was no results. Once you're out of here, you hit the stop timer, there's the total time, and then tack on how many results you had and how long it took, and then print it to the screen. Otherwise, print the form, and then otherwise print the form. So we have our results from a while ago, so let's see what happened. I typed in Forex trading is, and if you scroll down, there's a bunch of different results, and I asked for 100, and it never gives me that many because I have some requirements in there, like it has to have at least 10 characters. I did get, let's pull this up, 71 results in 87 seconds. So what does this do for me? Okay, so I can come in here, say, okay, I asked for what Forex trading is. Well, I don't want to use this. I could go visit the site to find out more information. I could add this content here. I can add it in with reference. Let's just add it in to this box here. Notice it just taps it in there. I go down here. I could add this into that box. Puts in a line break there. If I don't like any of this, clear it. This time, let's just say I want to add this, but this with reference. Notice that it tacks on this at the end, a hyperlink, a numbered hyperlink to the source of this content. I could also go visit the site if I wanted to. I could add whatever else I want here. I don't want that. Let's put that in without the reference. Alright, let's put that in. So these are giving me ideas on how to write an article. So let's say there. So now I've got a bunch of content I can go search on, I can use as kind of information to start an article with. So that's what I'm working on now, and that's what this script does.